saw from yesterday's race, you could be very much forgiven for mistaking this one as you saw in the Mad Max film series here, but certainly a Thunderdome, the sub-international circuit certainly has been this whole weekend here, and not only witnessed here at Toyota Gazoo Racing, we're celebrating our third round of the 2025 championship here for the Theos Challenge. And yes, indeed, it's a very, very exciting day indeed, because well, the track conditions going to be a little bit trickier, I think, today compared to yesterday. No less because of a storm of rain that happened earlier on this afternoon. So the track where yesterday was a lot more hotter, and from what I hear from the drivers, a lot more slippery actually due to the amount of marbles being thrown out by the other series of racing that happened here. Now, I'm not exactly sure how the track situation is in per se. It is still rather damp just outside of Sabang itself, but the track itself does look rather dry. Maybe just a little bit more moisture, maybe a lower temperature compared to yesterday, but certainly doesn't mean that the racing will be any less hot than it was yesterday.
Absolutely. So we can actually expect some amazing race today, some blockbuster race. And looking at how things have been going on the track, everyone is getting ready and preparing stuff. But ladies and gentlemen, we got something special for you coming up. We're going to be on board with you right now for a very short insight in one of our races.
Alright guys, I'm down here together with the driver of car number 18, one of the rookies on the track. We got Jenny down here. How are you doing? I'm not too bad myself. Loving the car that you have the air conditioning on. But that's just before the race, right? This is like the calm before the storm, obviously. But again, you being on this track, being one of the rookies out here, obviously being mentored by Alex Yu, must have been such an honor, such a privilege, and such an experience as well for you. And for sure, and the fact that you know that you don't see that many lady drivers on the course, obviously, and you being one of them, and rookie no less. How do you stand up against all of the other big boys here around you?
Everyone else first. It's not about gender, it's about skill, it's about the strategy.
Strategy always comes first, talent always comes first as well. It doesn't matter who you are ultimately, whether you are old or a boy or a girl ultimately. But of course, we do want to mention a bit the fact that you are under the rookie program with Gazoo Racing. How has that been for you personally?
Personally, it has been really amazing. There's so much success right now. I think because they were very often so much
Lovely, we're going to leave you to it and hope you have a great race and hopefully see you on the podium.
Yeah.
Lovely, have a good one. Alright, gents, back to you.
Alright, that was a wonderful, wonderful interview there with Genevieve, and of course she's one of the hot racer in that is literally waiting to actually show us how good she is. All the guys, of course, because you know most of the time they say it's always the guys that is going to be ahead, but no, throughout this history that Victor, we have seen in the previous rounds, we have seen lots of other races, especially celebrity races. We saw Ahirin, all of these amazing female racers that has actually shown in over here, but and then the rest of the others over here, we come through Nika Hakimi, Sophia Zara, Josh Foley, Dawood, Shataminathan Al-Rugam, all joining back on action again for day number 2. Well, this is going to be absolutely breathtaking for me, Victor, because yesterday we saw lots of tests among them, but today, how cool it's going to be? Oh, it's going to be the same fire.
Well, it's certainly cooler in terms of temperature, but like I said, I think the overall temperature inside the cockpit will still be just about the same. Like these true hot-blooded racers that we have out here, and no less exemplified by the level of racing that we've been seeing, for multiple seasons throughout Toyota Gazoo Racing's Theos Challenge Malaysia's history here. But for today's racers, I believe we at least have one absentee that's going to not be able to participate in this race, which is Eddie Liu. But nevertheless, we're going to have to see how it is one of our drivers. So over to you, Neil.
Okay, quick one. We're together with Aiden Kale. The 5 minutes marker is up. Again, one of the rookies out here. You're up against 500.
Racer, you were telling me, I really wish to become a racer, I wish to win it. And fast forward, here we are. He's in the rookie sensation and he's one of the hottest picks so far that might be winning the race as well. Some of the progress that is amazing.
Again, this shows how good a platform it is, right? For the guys providing opportunities not just for the young rookie drivers, but for female drivers as well. There's several actually inside the sport class itself, and we're hoping one day that one of these female drivers will also join the professionals in super sporting class, in the future seasons. But definitely, it's such a great platform for these drivers to not only develop the skill, but to learn so much from legends like Alex Yo, like the whereas Ahmed Deb started from 5th position, so on the same row, but just a little further behind all the other drivers. Ayat is going to be the one up in front there, and I think he's going to be looking for an opportunity to finish on the podium here today. Trouble for him, though, is that he's going to be sharing the same grid row as Nabil Aslan, and he's also got Chun being the driver is going to be on the first grid position for this class itself, so it's going to be a great very tough defensive drive for a large part of the race here, and almost lost his own position there going off the grass. But unfortunately, a couple of retirements towards the end of the race, walked out the safety car, and pretty much that's how the race ended, under the safety car here, which allowed Vijay to save the win.
This is Gaji Racing.
Good.